And I said Pokemon Go. More like Pokemon No. Oh hey kids, welcome to Advanced American Nation. If you're seeing this video, that means you found the big red lettering that said start here. And that took you to this page right here with our course video that we're watching right now. Here's what we've got going on today. We need to go over this home page and some of the important things about it. So we have our course welcome here, our start here, and I want to start with the course contact block. Here's me and my shining face. Here's my phone number. My extension is 1509, so if you dial into PALCS, any of the PALCS numbers, and then ask for your extension, 1509 is me. Feel free to call really any time of the day. It doesn't even have to be office hours or lesson help. As long as it's between 7 and 3, I'd say there's a good chance I'll be able to answer the phone unless I'm in a meeting or another virtual lesson. We have a link to our Zoom room, which is our virtual classroom. We're going to use one Zoom room for virtual lessons and office hours. Now, on the topic of virtual lessons and office hours, the schedule for those things is right here. So let's click on that. Okay. So here's our virtual lesson schedule. We have virtual lessons on 3 days during the week. Tuesday at 11 a.m., Wednesday at 1, and Thursday at 2. Now, there are 3 virtual lessons, but it's the same virtual lesson 3 times a week. So you only need to come to one of them. So don't feel obliged to come to all 3. It's the same one. So just pick one that works best for you. Now, office hours is kind of like my lesson help. It's the time I'm in the Zoom room so that you can pop in and show me something or get help on any kind of assignment or anything like that. So that's when I'm available. But like I mentioned, you can call me anytime, not just during office hours, and I might be able to help you. So that's the contact box. Down here, we have some other important links. Canvas Help takes you to a Canvas guide. It's kind of like a troubleshooting guide for students. Your Grades takes you to a grade book. Let's take a look at it. There it is right now. We don't have a whole lot posted right now because the school year hasn't started yet. Important thing to note while we're on that page. A lot of people get confused in Canvas because of this click box right here. Calculate my grade based only on graded assignments. So if you're behind and you have that box clicked, you're going to think you have a way better grade than you do because it's only counting the assignments you've done. But if you're like 2 weeks behind, then you're not going to have an A because you've got 2 weeks of assignments missing. So that's an important thing to note when you're checking out your grade in the grade book. Now, what else do we have? Resources, currently empty, but I'll be adding links to that as the school year goes on to maybe reference websites we've used in lessons or maybe just some cool videos I found on the internet. Recordings is important because let's say you get sick on Thursday when you were supposed to go to the virtual lesson, so you miss it. You've missed all the virtual lessons for a week. Not a big deal. You can just go to this link and it'll take you to the virtual lesson archive, where I'll post all the virtual lesson recordings. I'll probably only record one of the virtual lessons a week since it's the same darn lesson. So if you happen to miss it that week, it's still there. I would still recommend attending if you can because it's a lot more fun when it's interactive. Okay, let's go back. Zoom link, that's the same link that's right here. Just takes you to the virtual classroom. And now here's the real meat and potatoes of this course, where all the coursework is. Course lessons. This is merely a link to the modules. So you can click either one and it'll take you here. Here's the home page, which just is the home page. Here's the virtual lesson stuff, the archive, and the schedule. And now this is the lesson you're in right now. So let's take a look. After you watch this video, you see this button here. Well, that's not the button itself, it's just a picture. It says click the next button. So that's what you're going to do. That brings you here. It's kind of like a little assignment page that says, hey, before we get started with the class, you have to give me a picture of your Canvas course button, your badge that you earned completing your onboarding course. So you see here, go next, and here is the submission page. It says, alright, here's how you can take a screenshot. So take a picture of your badge. You'll note it says very specifically, make sure that we can see your email in the badge so I know it's your badge and not your BFF's badge they emailed to you. And there's instructions here for doing that if you need it. You see up here, you just can hit submit assignment. You choose your file. I'm just going to throw this in there, submit, and now that unlocks the next assignment. We can go to the next one now. But you'll see, oh, it says stop here for today. If you see this, that means that's the last page for the day. So it might be a quiz. It's usually some type of assignment, but not always. You know, all right, I'm done for the day. You can go back to modules, and you'll see, all right, I did this today, I did this today, I did this today, and then it told me to stop, and it's submitted. You got your little check marks right here. Now, that should be the 9th, which is a Friday. So go 2 more days in the future, and you get to September 12th, and you say, okay, this is where I'm picking up. It's a Mr. Yund assignment. Oh, alright, I'm going to learn about Mr. Yund today. Scroll down, read all that. Oh, I see the Go badge. I'm going to keep going. Alright, I see this is going to be an assignment submission. It's worth 10 points. It's due today, the 12th. And you'll note here at the bottom, it says stop here for today. So that's your whole assignment for the day. YouTube instructions right here. As you go through the course, you're going to see a pattern develop. I like routine. Generally, my students like routine, so we kind of try to keep things in a pattern so everyone knows what's going on. So this is a real simple assignment. You're just going to write me a little paper, follow the instructions on telling me a little bit about yourself and maybe what you did over the summer, and that's it for the day. You go back to modules, assuming you've done that, there'll be check boxes next to that, check marks. And then the next day you're going to get into the syllabus. Another thing I did to try to make it a little more simple is you'll see they're indented. Usually when it's all the way over on the left, that means it's a new assignment for the day. So you see here's the due date for introduce yourself. You stop there, and the next day it's all the way back over again, and that's what you're going to go through for that day. The first one is indented all the way to the left, and these are part of that. So you do your syllabus, look at the syllabus, do the syllabus quiz. That's really where all your lessons are. So really you want to use these modules as your guide. Look at the Go badge and the Stop badge built within the lesson. It's going to take a little getting used to. It's a little different from the old Moodle system, but we're going to do it. Another useful thing to look at is the course calendar. This kind of shows you the assignments that are due for the day. So you can see, alright, I already did the badge upload. It's crossed off. Pretty nifty, and you can tell, alright, on the 12th, there's going to be an Introduce Yourself assignment, and 13th is going to be a syllabus quiz, and as I basically publish or unlock more assignments for you, they'll appear here on your calendar as well as here in the modules. So they'll just start popping up, and every day I'm going to put up a new one. I'm supposed to be 5 days ahead of you. So when I come in on Monday, I'm going to be unlocking the next Monday's lesson, and then Tuesday, the next Tuesday's lesson. That's so you can work ahead if you want to. And that's what's set to me by my principal. That's what we're supposed to do. So that's really your course tour. We'll head back to the home page. There's a lot going on. There's going to be a bit of a learning curve for you. There's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me. So I'll work with you, and you work with me, and we'll make this transition as best as we can and work our way through it. That's your course tour. Don't forget to submit your badge today, and then tomorrow you'll have your fresh assignment, and it'll pretty much keep going like that for the rest of the year. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, shoot me a message, email, anything like that. If you need me, I'm here to help you succeed at Advanced American Nation. Alright, have a wonderful day.